The 0-1. Center field. Gilbert gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Bryson Stott stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Two outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike. Riley getting to start at the hot corner, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Two outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start here today, Colby Allard. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power. And Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. You can kiss it goodbye. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
A pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball the right way.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in as we play game one of this 4-game series. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Marsh calls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's towards center. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Got a good eye there. Just off the inside edge.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And now the lefty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. On the ground to the left. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now here is Harper. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The 0-2. And that one is inside. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Waves at the bend for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In there, and it's 0-1.
It didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Pitch
misses, and it's 1-1. Man at first, one away. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Got it. And now 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first offering is not close. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Way outside. Now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now Harry Ford. There's a strike. Tying run in scoring position here in the top of the second. On the ground, right side. Acuna throws to first in time. And that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Allard back to work. Outside low. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner.
1-1.
A line to kick the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. 1 out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here is Moncada. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing him where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now a chance for Luis Angel Acuna. And that's a strike. Two outs. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ethan Wilson. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Left-hand batter waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And delivers outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Alvarez sizing this one up, and there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That one ripped. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. This is Bryson Stott. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Inside just missed.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Drew Gilbert. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. Right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
Now here is Clark Elliott.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Harper ranging back. You can kiss it goodbye. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And there's the strike.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And it's caught for the out.
now batting the designated hitter, Vaughn.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Vaughn Grissom. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-1. That one down the line. Gathers and throws to first. Out number 3. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Austin Riley. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now that designated hitter.
So now here's the DH. Kyle Schwarber reached on an infield single his first time. And that's outside. Ball one. Schwarber, a former home run derby champ, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next pitch is outside.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
The 2-1. Ripped to third.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Harper now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
As he was out front that time. Oh, 1 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. And the 0-2. This to center field. Harper retired. That's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 21, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Riley. The relay throw. Safe.
Hey, throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Walked his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. That one missed. In the dirt, 2-1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And here it comes. Just misses with that one.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Struck out looking his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Outside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Ford collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Caught looking his first time up. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
He's got it, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now the left fielder, Ethan Wilson. He popped out his first time. In there at the knees. Strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 43 getting ready to go. McCarthy also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
That's down and in. The Phillies trailing by a run as we play game one of this 4-game series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. In the air, left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now got it.
Trey Turner at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stopped up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Two outs. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Austin Riley, 1 for 2. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. And there's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Alvarez gathers, goes to first in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting 3rd baseman Yoan Moncada. Allard back to work. Out to short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The 2nd baseman, Luis Angel.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Struck out looking and dispersed it back. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. And another ball. The Mets down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Take a base.
Up next to the net.
One gone runner at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Drew Gilbert. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now a wide throw to third.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the right fielder, Clark Elliott. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered in this game.
If he can get through this one with a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's even up.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. The pitch.
2-2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Save! Gilbert up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. 4-3, they take the lead. And that's a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. So now, here's the Mets DH, Vaughn Grissom. And a foul ball. Lindor on at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 43.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. And that one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Bryce Harper. Slap the other way, foul. That one to first, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The punch out there, 2 out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Alonso in the box again, takes the strike. And ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Frank Palma. He's making his second appearance of the season. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. Good eye right there. Swing and a pop-up. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Alvarez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Wilson going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Abner Uribe preparing to come on if needed. Romero getting cranked up as well. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. A strikeout and a walk. As the lefty gets to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time, Devon. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. Soto goes 6'1", 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Activity in the bullpen. Phil Bickford getting loose out there. McCarthy getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And now the lefty. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Wilson can't hold up, and that's a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. And that's too high.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
That one the other way. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down as he ran out of the box because, boom, sometimes you just got to talk to it. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Bryson stopped. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Yohan Moncada, a switch hitter batting right.
Moncada.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now that second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, and next for the Mets, Drew Gilbert.
Ball
Pitch
inside.
misses inside, and it's 1-0. Acuna over at first with 1 away. And a good eye there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Bickford.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Austin Riley. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1. That's through there for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz up and throwing. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And he chases that one. And that's one away. And the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score holds at 4-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Abner Uribe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Clark Elliott digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes a pitch. edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Righty delivers. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one moves his feet. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Uribe, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one missed, now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Grissom in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one ripped into right. And a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That's off the mark. 1-0. And another ball. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
At the belt and fires. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That's a strike. 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
There's a strike at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. Base knock right throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases full, 2 gone. Now Brandon Nimmo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Now one miss. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Bases are full. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Pitch is in there. 2-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave him loaded, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 40, Edwin Julian.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Pete Alonso.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And here it comes. And fouled off. Righty to the plate. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss.
Gotta be a short
And a
game.
strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Next offering way off the plate. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.